It is very hard to be healthy people on a sick planet. It is a very difficult thing to do. So the nature of healing and the healing of nature are intimately related. We can either close down with suffering or open up. None of us seek suffering, but in the face of suffering, what are our choices? We can become depressed and closed down and destroyed by it. And the only other possibility is an opening and holding our suffering in a space that is larger than the one in which it was created. So the acceptance of our suffering as a way to opening us, to awakening us, to feeding our soul, as you said. The acceptance of our suffering, the acceptance of our suffering. Not trying to get away from our suffering, but the true acceptance of our suffering as an aid to a broader awareness. That's number one. The study of great wisdom teachings. It doesn't matter which wisdom teaching, but the study of the places from which you find wisdom. And finally, complete surrender to that force, which you can call divine or whatever you want to call it, within each of us, that is moving us toward becoming who we actually are. Because there is a force within each of us, a fierce force within each of us, that seeks to make us who we actually are. Those three things are yoga, which means union, which means wholeness, which means healing. Those three things are union or yoga or healing in practice. So I think the nature of healing is very, very old. And I think that the wounds that we have created in the earth need our collective awakening to who we truly are, not just as individuals, but as a community of life on earth. Because only if we awaken, there's no one man, no matter how eloquent, who is going to save us. Only if we collectively awaken to the wounds that we have inflicted upon the earth, and only if we begin to live together in that same spirit, can we become healthy people on a restored planet and live in peace as the Creator meant us to live. Thank you very much.